Hello, all in presentation land. This is Kimberly Summit presenting with week two's activity of presenting. And our task this week was what was our biggest takeaway from last week's presentation and from this week's presentation regarding anxiety and doing presentations. So first week I did a presentation. And I just kind of did it off the cuff because in previous experiences where I had to give a presentation, I did multiple presentations or multiple recordings of the presentation. And then I just went back and chose the first one because I wasn't really thinking about it and I was just doing it. And for this week, that's what I decided to do as well because it's going to come out the best of how I'm going to do it. Like, I think if I do it a lot of times, I'll just overdo it. That's for me anyway. But so what I was going to say about learning about weeks 1 and weeks 2 presentation is that unless this is something that we do every day or all week for our lives, until that point, it is a new thing every time that we go about doing it. But I think that the more you get in front of a camera or the more that you do presentations, the easier it becomes, and there becomes less ease for someone giving a presentation. I know from my own experience, when we had to do the first week's presentation, was that I was just so much more comfortable just doing the first recording. And what I've learned from this week's activities is that the more you prepare, the more that you prepare your slide deck, the more that you prepare your oral presentation, that you would definitely have less anxiety because you've experienced it, you've presented it, you feel much more confident about it. And I actually think that actually makes a difference when you're giving a presentation. I was also trying to think about any time that I've watched someone's presentation or listened to someone's story. And I think when someone has a very intriguing story to tell as well, you're more intrigued to listen to their presentation because it probably hits home on some levels. So anyway, I know I'm saying again, but so that's my biggest takeaway is that from what I believe to be true with presentations is that the more presentations that you give, the more comfortable you become, and that you can be that much more far-reaching to your audience. So anyway, okay. Well, thank you for listening, and I love everybody's feedback. Okay, thank you so much.